Rock and come in, guys. Rock and come in. It's about time. All right. Welcome, one. Welcome, all. Rock and come in. Rock and come in. Welcome, one. Welcome, all. Let me know if you're hearing me loud and clear there in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. It's the fifth. Yes, Diamond League stop there in Stockholm, Sweden. And the big question is, who will win? All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's Okay, I we're getting audio, so that is good. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and of course the subscription button because we're back and we're ready to get this one going. All right, the first event on the track comes up in just about 8 minutes. So this is the time for you to hit the like button. Let's get the likes up to 50 right now. All right, Gail is here. And welcome, Gail. Welcome, welcome. All right, we're so happy to have you here with us. All right, welcome. So, guys, we like to have you here and we want you to hit that subscription button. Come on, we want to get to that 13K and so that we can be bigger and better. But first, let's get the likes up to 50. Come on, let's go, let's go. We can definitely do that. Please comment in the chat. Let me know where you're tuned in from. Let me know the country you're representing so I can give you a big shout out. And I am so sorry for the other day. We tried our best to give you updates, but again, life happens sometimes. And so again, I just want to say thanks to everyone who's still, stick and stayed with us. All right, so it's like through thick and thin. So keep your comments in the chat, keep them coming, keep my company on this side. And one thing that I want to do as well is to take a couple of WhatsApp calls during this stream. So, just to keep it very interactive as we go. But please be reminded that we won't take WhatsApp calls, we won't take calls. All right. Once an event is going on the track. All right. So just bear that in mind. All right. So I'm trying to get that number in the chat. It's been a minute. So we need to hear from someone. All right, so I'm just trying to get that. So again, you're not missing anything on the track just yet. So welcome, welcome. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and let us just continue to grow stronger together. All right, so rock and come in, guys. Rock and come in, and let us just continue to grow stronger together. You have to keep my company in the chat. I'm not seeing any comments coming in. Let's get 30 more likes. All right, so let's get the likes. Let's get the likes going. All right, so let's get the likes going. We need all that we can. So rock and come in. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and of course the subscription button as we continue to grow stronger together. All right, so let me just switch screen here. All right, just to show you what's happening. All right, so let's see. And let's try and do that. So, as you can see here, the 400 meters, all right, that's the first event on the track, the 400 meters for men. All right. And so that comes up in just about 5 minutes. We'll have Charles of Great Britain, Carl of Sweden, Muzala, all right, of Zambia, Matthew Hudson Smith of Great Britain, Jackery of the US, Caleb of the US, Jareem Richards of Trinidad and Tobago, our doubles friends. I know US is here. TNT, are you here? How about South Africa? All right, we'll have Zakiti. All right, so again, welcome one, welcome all. Please remember to hit that like button, the share button, and of course the subscription button. And please keep your comments coming in. All right. We really, really appreciate having you here with us. So we want you to continue to be a part of the Voices in Education community. So again, welcome one, welcome all. Let us just continue to grow stronger together. In a little bit, I'll be right in the chat there. And I have that WhatsApp number to share with you as well on screen. So let's just finish doing that. Gail is saying it's 22 likes. So come on, come on, come on. We need to get some more likes. So you can see the WhatsApp number there is now on screen. And I'm just trying to set up my other screen on my end here. So that is why we need to have you here. We need the company. All right. And we just need you here. So as you can see, the 400 meters, that will be the first event on the track. All right. So welcome, welcome. If you're just tuning in, all right, we're about to have the first event on the track. All right, so we won't take any call at this point. So we'll get back to that on screen there. But the big question is, who will win this one? All right, so Samuel of Nigeria, all right, has the world leading time there, 43.82. The meeting record was all the way back in 2007 by Jeremy Warner of the US, 43.50. All right, so, all right, this is a big one. All right, will Patterson take this one of the US? We'll wait and see what will happen. All right, in that context, Matthew Smith coming back. How about Mazzala there? All right, so we have some good athletes in this one, and we'll definitely see what happens. Zakiti is in it to win it as well. I know Jerry Richards would like to get some points there to enter the Diamond League point standing there, and thinking about making it into the final, because absolutely this is going to be a big event. All right, this time. All right, so Matthew Smith not going to start in this one. All right, so we'll definitely see what happens. So just for that update there, as you can see on screen. All right, so Matthew Smith is not starting. All right, so we'll definitely see this one going in a few seconds. And again, the big question is, who will win? Your guess is as good as mine, but absolutely welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, and I'll get into the chat in a little bit. All right, so come on, guys, come on, hit the subscription button. Let's go. 25 more likes to get to that 50. All right, it's almost that time for the race. All right, so welcome, welcome. So the athletes, in a little bit, your screen will be moving. All right, there we go. We should have it moving on screen right now. Again, look out for lane 5, Jacori, and we'll see what happens. Zakiti is there as well. Jareem of Trinidad and Tobago, but let's see what happens here. Jacori, all right. Nene, all right, and it's going and it's going. 250 going to 300 meters in this one. Zakiti, Jacori, Jareem. All right, let's see what happens at 350. Zakiti, Jacori, Jareem. Let's see what happens as they get to the final line in this one. Welcome, one, welcome all. I won't spoil it for you, but let's see as the final judge check comes up. All right, so it's 44-48. For Nene, 44.69 for Jacori, 44.87 for Jareem, and we'll see the remaining times popping up on screen there. Congratulations to Nene of South Africa. Ferdinand, are you here? All right, so this one again, another fantastic run. Jacori got out very quickly in this one, just to give you a sense of how this one started out. So around the top turn, though, Nene, all right, came in. And Nene out of lane 9 was moving very strongly after coming off that turn, and it was a good run for the South African there, right out of lane 9. So well done to Zakiti. Congratulations to all the other athletes. And you can see there Jerry Richards with a season best. We also see that from Charles, a season best, and also Carl of Sweden. All right, what a run there. Come on, guys. We're 101 strong. All right. Please hit the like button, hit the subscription button. We're not yet at 50 likes. So come on, come on. And remember, we're giving you the best on this channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're so, so happy to have you here with us. And let's just take a look at what's coming up next on the chat. And as you can hear, my voice is not the best, but we'll be fine. All right, so we have the 3,000 meter steeplechase for women final, and that comes up in just about 8 minutes or so. All right, so again, this is going to be a long event, so we can take some calls in this one as well, or we can, just go to music. But I would love to keep it very interactive with you. So let's take a look at the lineup here. But first, the world leading time is held by Perut, all right, of Uganda. Namara, are you here? 8:51:06. The meeting record set in 2021 by Kieng of Kenya, 9:04:34. That might go. That might go. So let's see what happens. All right. So we might have a new meeting record. All right. So we have Meseret of Ethiopia, Kinga of Poland, Julian of Denmark, Olivia of Germany, Olivia, all right, also of the US, Al- Ilona of Finland, Gracie of the US, Leah of Germany, Lexi of the US, Gabrielle of the US, Courtney of the US, Alemnat of Ethiopia, Elise of Great Britain, Kina of Ethiopia, Alice of France. We have Mara and we have Chorzepa. All right, Pesa there. Again, welcome one, welcome all. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and of course, the subscription button as we continue to grow stronger together. And let's see the comments here. Strong contenders internationally, but I am for the US. And I believe that 1-2 Americans, following by Jerry Richards. He's training with Noah Lyles. All right, Gail didn't get the 1-2 as planned, but Jacko did very well there for sure. All right. All right. Hopefully you saw it moving. Gail. All right. So hopefully you did. All right, so guys, welcome, welcome. If you're just tuning in, all right, please remember to hit the like button, hit the share button, and the subscription button. And now is the time you can give us a WhatsApp call. We would love, love, love to hear from you. All right, so welcome, welcome, welcome. So let's take a look at some of the other events. All right, while we get ready for that 3,000 meter steeplechase for women, let's take a look at the discus throw. All right, and see the official results here. So Valerie of the USA, all right, getting that one with the best throw of 68.60. All right, we have Jorindi of the Netherlands there in the number 2 spot, and La Loga of the US there in the number 3 spot. So congratulations to Valerie, and well done to all the other ladies in the discus throw there. All right, so you can take a look at those results there. All right, fantastic. And let's just move and take a look at the pole vault for men, I guess. Let's see here. All right, so we have, all right, quite a few there ranked in the number 1 spot. Sandre, all right, Renard, Curtis, Meno, and of course, we're looking out to see Armand Duplantis, all right, to see what he does in this one. All right, so we'll keep looking at this one, all right, as it is still going there. And let's take a look at the shot put. And I believe we're all done. So the unofficial result here, Jessica, all right, of the Netherlands, there, 2089, and that's a meeting record. Chase Jackson, and here the official result of the US in the number 2 spot there. All right, 1991, Sarah Mitton of Canada in the number three spot, 1989. So, congratulations to Jessica and well done to all the other ladies in this event. We see our Jamaican Daniel Thomas Dodd there in the number six spot with a throw, the best throw of 18.56. All right, so that's it here for the shot put for women. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so the next event on the track is going to be the 3,000 meters steeplechase. All right, we have the long jump, and that comes up in just about 3 minutes or so. We have the long jump, and we'll come back and take a look at this lineup here. All right, that is coming up, the long jump for women. All right, just for you to know, we also have the 800 meters for men. All right, so that is coming up as well. We'll have the 100 meters for women. All right, so this is coming up as well. So you got to stick and stay with us. All right, we'll also have discus throw for men. All right, so this is coming up soon. So just to let you know, the events that are coming up, we'll also have the 3,000 steeplechase for men, 400 meters for men, hurdles for men, 200 meters men final there as well. All right, some good athletes. And closing out things will be the 1,500 meters for men. All right, so we'll definitely see what happens in this one for sure. Again, welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you here. But we're now going to shift our focus to the 3,000 steeplechase for women final. All right, and we'll definitely see what happens in this one for sure. I know you're here and you're hearing me. So come on, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button. Let us just continue to grow stronger together. And this time, Gail, I'll definitely look. It takes a little bit to move until they get to like in the 400 that we saw, like about 50 meters and moving. So we'll definitely see that this time. So it's the 3,000 meters steeplechase for women. If you want to give me a call, you can give me a call now so we could, at least talk through this one. If not, we'll go to music and we'll look at the race at critical points. So we'll be here with you. I'm not seeing 50 likes yet. If you have not yet hit the like button, could you kindly hit the like button? Also, hit that subscription button. All right, let's just continue to grow stronger together. So, if we could get 10 people to hit the like button and 10 people to hit the subscription button, that would be fantastic. So, in a little bit, you'll see your screen moving as the athletes get to critical points or distance in this 3,000 meter steeplechase. All right, welcome, welcome. I'll make sure that is working first before we go to music. And let me just remove the number here so we can get a better look at the screen. Again, welcome one, welcome all. We are so happy to have you here with us. So please remember to hit that like button, share button, and of course, the subscription button. And absolutely, thank you for making it Voices in Education. This is our fifth Diamond League stop, and thanks be to God, we haven't missed one. The other day came very close, but we tried our best to keep you posted. So there we go. 400 meters, Marwa. All right, there is in the lead, Alan Nat Kina followed by Meseret. So we'll keep watching our screens here. And Gail, you can let me know if you're seeing it on your end, because if you're not seeing it on your end, it means that s- perhaps you're just stuck. All right. All right. So you should see that moving on screen. Welcome one, welcome all. All right. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and of course the subscription button. It's 3,000 meters. Who will win this one? Let me know in the chat. All right. Now is your time to let us know in the chat. All right. So we're going to go to some music as we watch this one unfolds. All right, so at 800 meters, all right, Mara is running so well, even outdoing the pacer in this one. All right, so welcome one, welcome all. All right, Alem Nat is right there as well, 1,000 meters as they hit this one, Marwa. All right, Alem Nat in the number 2 spot, Kina in the number 3 spot, Leah. All right, we're not counting the pacer there. So let's see what happens as they continue in this 3,000 meter steeplechase for women. All right, Rock and come in. If you're just tuning in right now, we can see Marwa there, 1,600 meters and going. Alemnat, all right, of Ethiopia, Samara of Tunisia, Kina of Ethiopia in the number 3 spot. We have Elise of Great Britain in the number 4 spot, and Leah of Germany in 5. Look at Mara there hitting that 2,000 meters mark, followed by Kina and then Alemnat. All right. Elise is still in that number 4 spot, and Lexi of the US comes up. All right. So this one is, but let me tell you, Mara has a massive lead in this 3,000 meters steeplechase for women. All right, so we'll definitely see what happens as they get closer and closer to that 3,000 meters mark. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're just tuning in, we're so happy to have you here with us. Please remember to hit the like button, hit the subscription button. I asked for 10. Thanks to the people who have hit the subscription button. We need about, this looks like 7 more. So come on from that 10. So come on, guys. And we still have enough people here to get us over 50 likes. So let's keep going. Thank you for hitting that like button. Rock and come in, rock and come in. 2,400 meters, and it is still Marwa in this one. So Mara, look at Elise of Great Britain coming up in that number 2 spot. All right, Kina in the number 3 spot, Alim Nat in the number 4 spot, Lay of Germany, they're in 5. 2,500 meters, Mara still going strong. All right, but let me tell you, Mara is ahead, 2,600 meters there. All right. All right, so Elise of Great Britain going up into that number 2 spot. Kina of Ethiopia in the number 3 spot. But it is still Mara, 2,700 meters. All right, followed by Elise, then Kina. So Mara of Tunisia, Mara Buziani. All right, hitting that 2,800 meter mark, followed by Elise. So the gap has grown between Mara, as Mara hit to that 2,900 meters, about 70, 80. But let's see here. All right, so Mara ends this one. And let's see, waiting for the times here. All right, a new meeting record, 8:59:28. I felt that the meeting record would go. All right. We're leading time Peru there of Uganda. Congratulations to Mara. It was a fantastic run. Elise in the number 2 spot, 9:11:01. Then we have Kina of Ethiopia, 9:12:02. And we'll see the remaining times just popping up on screen here. Gabriel of the US in the number 4 spot. No, hold a moment. Hold a moment. Let's see here. We're getting some changes here. So, as a matter of fact, Gabriel looks to get that number 3 spot. Yes, Gabriel 9:12:02, and it's a season best for the American. And then Kina in the number 4 spot, 9:12:42. Lay of Germany in the number 5 spot, 9:13:67. And we'll see the remaining times just popping up on screen there. But congratulations to Mara. Well done to all the other ladies in this event. So we'll just watch the times come in there. Domingo, bienvenido. Bienvenido. No puedo mostrarlo. All right. So we're just doing the best we can. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome one, welcome all. As we continue to grow stronger together, and we're just waiting for the remaining times to just pop up here on screen for the 3000 meter steeplechase. All right, they're coming in, so let's just go to a little music while the times pop in. All right, there we go for the 3000 meter steeplechase for women. Let's take a look at the next event. All right, on the track will be the 800 meters for men, and that comes up in about 5 minutes. Errol, welcome, 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 welcome. So happy to have you here with us. All right, so the 800 meters for men final comes up in just about 5 minutes. Remember now? Now is the time to give me a quick call. All right, in lane one, we should see Slimane of Algeria. Lane two, Bryce of the US. Lane, all right, we should. Okay, this is the 800 meters. So are they doubling up? But let's go. Lane two, we have Ngura of Botswana. Lane three, we have Jake of Great Britain. Lane four, we have Mohamed of Spain, España. Hola a todos, bienvenidos. All right, Ben of Great Britain will also be in number four there. Gabriel of France, all right. Bonjour, comment ça va? All right, Marco of Canada. It's been a minute. All right, I've seen Marco, so it will be good to see what Arab will do. Cooper of the US. We have Patrick as the pacer out of Poland, and Peter Bull of Australia there as well in lane 8. All right, welcome one, welcome all. If you're just tuning in, we're so happy to have you here with us. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, the chat is not buzzing as we would want, but there is the WhatsApp number on screen. If you'd like to give us a call, we would love to hear from you. Some quick calls, all right? Or at least if the race is running, then you just wait until the race ends. All right, so for this one, the world leading time is held by Josh of the US. All right, 142.50. The meeting record is held by Wilson. This is all the way back in 1997, 141.73. I'm not sure the meeting record is going to go today. All right, but you never know. You never know. You never know. All right, but as you can see, In just about 2 plus minutes, we'll have this 400 meters. All right, going. No, 800 meters, sorry, for men going. All right, the 400 meters, that was earlier. All right, so again, welcome, 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 guys. The easiest ways to support Voices in Education is by hitting the like button and hitting that subscription button. Ensure that you turn on your post notification so that you do not miss any updates from this channel. That is also important. So, come on, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and let's just continue to grow stronger together. And if you want to get super in the chat, get super in the chat. You can definitely do that. As I take a sip of my tea here, welcome, guys. Welcome. All right, so we're getting some good news that Wayoni, all right, withdrew this week after becoming a father. So, congratulations to him and his family. So, that's fantastic news there. Welcome, one, welcome all. In a little bit, you'll see your screen going for this 800 meters for men. All right, final there in Sweden. The big question is who will win this one? You got to let me know quickly. All right, we have Gabriel there. We have Peter Ball. We have Slimane. All right, what will happen in this one? All right, we see Ngura. All right, is also in this one, but we'll definitely see what happens for sure. Could it be Gabriel or France taking this one, or Slimane? Ngura is there as well, wanting this one. But right now, the numbers saying Gabriel. Let's see what happens. All right, 100 meters remain. Gabriel Bryce. Marco Arap is also in this one. Let's see what happens. 200 meters. Marco, Slimane, Bryce, Gabriel. 300 meters. Marco, Slimane, Gabriel. Or Slimani. All right, 400 meters are up. All right, Slimani. Cooper of the US comes up. 500 meters, Marco, then Cooper. And Arab, he has lots of experience, the ability. 600 meters, Marco, Cooper, Gabriel. So let's see what happens. 700, Marco, Cooper, Gabriel. Let's see what happens as they get to that 800 meters. Not spoiling the fun for you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So it's Cooper of the USA. Congratulations to Cooper, 142.70. Season best, 143.11. Season best there for Marco Arap. So a good run from him. Slimani, 143.41. Season best. So a good run from Slimani as well. All right. And we'll see the remaining times coming up. Looks to be Ben Patterson there of Great Britain, 143.70 season best. Ball 143.70 season best. So A lot of SBs. So, what can we ask of these athletes? And let me tell you, Arab was leading until Cooper decides, okay, I'm going to find this extra. And right there, right over the line, that was Cooper. Congratulations to the American Cooper. And well done to all the men in this 800 meters. All right, so we're just waiting for the times. Can someone let me know how many likes we have there? Because I fail to believe that we're not yet at at 50 likes, not even 40. All right, so somebody just let me know how many likes you're seeing on your end. Close the X at the top of the chat and hit that thumbs up button. All right, touch that thumbs up button and let's get the likes going. Again, welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you here with us. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and of course, the subscription button as we continue to grow stronger together. All right, big run there from Cooper. All right. I think Cooper is about 17, so think about that in the bigger scheme of things. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's take a look at the next event that is coming up. All right, so we'll have 100 meters men final, but that's just a promotional event. Likewise, let me just see here. Let me just. No, 800 is going to come up. Hold on. No, no, no. We're not at the right place. We need to go down. The 100 meters for women finals, sorry, comes up in about 5 minutes. All right. So let's take a look at the lineup for this event. All right, so the world leading time is held by Adeja Odge out of the British Virgin Islands, 1077. The meeting record by cousin Julian Alfred out of St. Lucia, 1075. And we have in lane one, Sade, all right, of Canada, or Sadie, depending on the pronunciation there. Minke of the Netherlands, Amy of Great Britain, Zainab of Italy, Melissa Jefferson Wooden of the USA in lane five, Dina Asher Smith in six, Patricia, I believe, of Luxembourg there in seven, and Julia of Sweden in eight. Now, I know we're not seeing a SB for Jefferson, but you have to say Jefferson for the win. I think Zainab will be in this conversation as well, and cousin Dina Asher Smith should be somewhere there, but you let me know in the chat who do you believe is going to take this one. All right, it comes up in a little bit from now. Again, welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you here. 44 likes. All right, thanks Errol and Gail. Guys, six more likes and we get to six more likes and we'll get to 50. All right, we can definitely do that. So, again, welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you here with us. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and of course, the subscription button as we continue to grow stronger together. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Violette, I can see you there in the chat, and hopefully I got it right this time. All right, Violette, welcome, welcome. So happy. Gail is giving a big congrats there to Cooper. All right, and Violette, happy to have you here with us. All right, and Errol is saying Melissa for the win. We have 45 likes. Five more likes get us to 50, guys. Let's do it. All right. And Gail's prediction here, Melissa, Dina, and Sonia. All right. So we'll definitely see what happens in this one. Is that should that have been Sade? I don't know. It's Gail for your number three. All right, let us know. All right, 51 likes. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Now let's get as close as possible to 100 likes. We can definitely do it. All right, and look at that. Nikram, welcome. Melissa Jefferson Wooden, you're looking for a 10-7. All right, and Violet, thanks for letting me know. I really appreciate it. And your name is your power, so I'm happy to get that right. But right now, we're going to see the 100 meters for women going, and let's see what times we will get in this one. All right, so in a little bit. All right, I'm picking Melissa. I mean, I'm picking Jefferson, but let's see. I'm just picking Jefferson for the win here. But Dina, Asha, and I'm thinking Zainab should be in this one to have, some conversation in this one as well. But let's see what happens. Amy Hunt is there as well. All right, let's see what Zainab does. Rolling door. There you go. Jefferson. Let's see what happens as they get there. That is it, quick and fast. And let's see the time here. 1084, season best there. 1097 PB for Amy Hunt. All right, Patricia 1105, season best. So congratulations to Melissa Jefferson Wooden, 1084. Fantastic run there. Minke 1108, and we'll see the times coming up. Zainab looks to be 1122. I was expecting a little bit better from Zainab, as well as Dina 1124, season best for Asha. Sade 1129, Julia 1148. So congratulations to Melissa Jefferson, and well done to the ladies in this event. So just to give you a little bit of this 100, just a little bit of this 100 meters that you're seeing on screen, that 1084 time there from Jefferson. So it was a very good start from Jefferson, and she just kept going while everyone else was kind of falling behind, right? So she got a very good start, and she just ran all the way through. All right, so congratulations to Melissa Jefferson Wooden. All right, for taking this one. Fantastic run. All right, so we move over, and we'll take a look at the discus throw is going to come up. The next event on the track comes up in just about 11 minutes, 10 to 11 minutes. So that will be the 3,000 meters steeplechase. All right, for men. All right, so now is the time to give me a call, guys. But let's take a look at the lineup here. The world leading time, though, by the way, is held by Sufiani 7:57:25. The meeting record is 7:59:42. All right, and this is all the way back in 2007. All right, from Kipsili of Kenya. All right, I'm not sure that meeting record is going to go today, but we'll see. Could, but we'll see. Maybe by another Kenyan, but let's see. Sufiani is here, so that's good to see. So here, in terms of props, trying to get this meeting record, but let's see. So we'll see Elu of Ethiopia, Carson of the US. This looks like Megia of Poland, Vidar of Sweden, Simon of Sweden, Isa of Ethiopia, Leo of Sweden, Matthew of the US, Daniel of Spain, Carl of Germany, Abraham of Kenya, Kenneth of the US, Abraham of Ethiopia, Edine of Morocco, Ryuji of Japan, Edmond of Kenya, Kiprop of Kenya, Geordie of New Zealand, Lameka of Ethiopia, Sufiani of Morocco, all right, Kip Kemoy of Kenya, Pesa there, Chemiat of Kenya, Pesa, Wesley of Kenya, Pesa, and Abderrafia of Morocco, Pesa there. So we have four Pesas in this one. All right, welcome, welcome. And yes, there, that 1084. So I'm just back in the chat. All right. All right. So, okay, Gail is sorry about the Canadian. Okay. All right. I see you there. Big up to Melissa. Absolutely, Errol. A fantastic run. And Nikram is saying it was just too early for a 10-7 run. 1084 as a season opener is also crazy. All right, very fast time. That's okay, Gail. Prediction, and it's okay to predict. We're not always right. That's why it's just a prediction. All right. And Errol is saying the time would have been better if she had competition. That too. All right, she wasn't pushed at all. All right, and Gail there, hooray for Melissa Jefferson Wooden, lone American sprinter there. All right. So keep the comments coming. And again, you can give me a WhatsApp call. I would love to hear from you. The number there is on screen. So give me a call. Again, welcome one, welcome all. If you have not yet hit the subscription button, come on. Can I get some people to hit the subscription button? Let's see if we can get to 12,700. I think we're about 33 away. All right. So if my maths is maths in there. All right. So hit the subscription button, guys. Hit the like button. And let us just continue to grow stronger together. Don't have me up for what happened the other day. I tried my best. But, life happens sometimes and we just have to move. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're just tuning in, all right, Errol is saying it's 59 likes. So come on, guys. Give me a call. Would love to hear your voice too. And don't be afraid to comment in the chat. Let me know where you're tuned in from. That would be fantastic as well. Welcome to the Voices in Education. We're so happy to have you here. We still can get the likes up to 100, so close the X and hit that thumbs up button. Let's take a look at some of the events that are going on while we get ready to come back to the 3,000 meter steeplechase. All right, so we'll definitely see what happens in this one. Let's go to the pole vault and see what's going on there. All right, so Curtis of Australia there in the number one spot, Duplantis in two of Sweden, Baptiste of Baptiste of France in number three spot, followed by Menno of Netherlands in four, and five we have Zachary of the US. So we'll continue to see what happens in this one. All right, we're led by Duplantis 631. Meeting record Duplantis 628. So we'll definitely keep an eye out to see what is happening. My understanding too is that the wind is not the best, so we'll definitely see as this one unfolds. Welcome one, welcome all. Come on. We need 10 people to hit the like button and 10 people to hit that subscription button. All right, so can we get 10 people to hit the like button, 10 people to hit the subscription button, and let's just go. And can I get one person to give me a WhatsApp call? That would be fantastic. So the WhatsApp number is right there on your screen. All right. And Errol is definitely tuned in there from Brooklyn, New York. So New York, big up with the Jamaican flag loud, 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 loud. All right, so welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, I'm seeing 60 likes. So if we get 40 more likes to get to 100, come on, come on. All right, let's just continue to grow stronger together. And if you can get super in the chat, that is also wonderful. But ensure that you like, subscribe, and turn on your post notification because you don't want to miss any updates from this channel. Thanks to that one person that hit the subscription button. Really appreciate it. Come on, do it, do it. It's so free. All right. And we really appreciate you. If you have just hit the subscription button, if you have subscribed today, let me know in the chat. We would love to give you a big Voices in Education welcome, all right? All right, so let's take a look at the long jump. All right, so right now we have Hilary of France in the number one spot, 685. Larissa of Italy, all right, in the number two spot, 684. And Nia of Jamaica there in the number three spot, 680. All right, we'll watch to see what happens in this one. All right, as we continue. But again, welcome. All right, I see 62 likes. Thanks for hitting the like button. All right, thanks for hitting one more subscription. So thanks for hitting that subscription button. Really appreciate that. As we are getting ready, all right, for the 3,000 meter steeplechase for men coming up. All right, let's take a quick look at the discus throw for men. All right, we have Christian there right now in the number one spot. So early days, and we'll see what happens. Daniel is in there, Matthew of Australia, Lawrence of Great Britain, Roger of Jamaica, Alex there, Enrique, Sam, and Alberto of Cuba. Bienvenidos a todos. All right, so we'll definitely see Roger there taking a throw going into the number one spot again, early days. So we'll watch this one closely as well. All right, so again, we're getting ready for the 3,000 meter steeplechase for men. All right, that comes up in less than 2 minutes. So because we're not getting any calls, so what will happen is that we'll have this run with some music and we'll just come on in at critical distances just to see, what's going on in this one. Again, welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you here with us. Please remember to hit the like button. All right, Errol, I try my thing, bonjour, ça va? All right. So I try my little thing. Thank you for acknowledging that. All right. So again, welcome, welcome. So happy to have you all here with us, and of course the good old patois. Did it right this stuff. All right, clock it. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, and that's what you'll get here. We try our best to learn from each other. So I'm not afraid to learn your language. So help me to learn to at least say hello or something. Yes, Errol, that is it. We want to have fun and as well. So it's just an edutainment where we can learn from each other, right? So yeah, I try to learn a little bit of everything. So come on in. It's a 3,000 meters steeplechase for men final. And the good question, Bon, yeah, Bon, Trey Bon. The good question, the big question is, who will win? Your guess is as good as mine. Bienvenidos, bienvenido, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, we're happy to have you here with us. All right, so let us know where you're tuning from. Continue to like, share, and subscribe. You can see that running across your screen. But right now, soon, you will see some distances just moving on your screen. I see that we're over 100 strong. So come on in, guys. Really appreciate you being here. Please hit the like button. Hit the subscription button. Let's get the likes up to 100. There you go. The screen is moving. The big question is, who will win this one? We have the Pacers up front, but right now in the number one spot it looks to be Leo of Sweden. All right, so you know what? I'm going to just go and rock with the chat. Let's see what's going on here. All right, 65 likes. Thanks, Errol. Come on, guys. We need about what, 25? Am I right there? 35 to get to 100. Come on, just hit the like button quickly and let's go, go, go. Welcome, welcome as the athletes get to. Let's see here. All right. So the Pacers, they're leading this one. All right, come on, hit the subscription button and let's go, let's go, let's go. It's the 3,000 meters steeplechase men final. All right, 800 meters. We still have the Pacers up front. All right, Abraham of Ethiopia stepping up there. All right, let's see what happens as the Pacers leave this one. But welcome. Who do you believe is going to win this one? Come on, hit the subscription button. 10 people to hit the subscription button. All right, at 1,000 meters, still have the Pacers there. Let's see what happens here. Looks to be Abraham, then Leo, then Giardi. All right, so we'll see what happens in this one as they get closer and closer to that 3,000 meters mark. Also, we know pole vault is also running. All right, Duplantis just missed a jump there at 6 meters. All right, so let's keep our eyes here on the screen, on the track. 1,200 meters. We're losing the Pacers one by one. All right, Abram looks to be the athlete there in the number one spot. Leo of Sweden in the number two spot. Matthew of the US in the number three spot. Do we have anyone from Ethiopia in the chat? Sweden, I don't know if you're here, but are you? US, are you here? How about New Zealand? Kenya, talk to me. Are there any Kenyans in the chat right now? How about Morocco? Come on, come on. Let me know who is here. Would love to give you a big voices in education. Welcome. Welcome one, welcome all. Bienvenidos a todos. Bienvenido. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're getting closer and closer to the 3,000 meters in the 3,000 meters steeplechase for men. The big question is who will win this one? We're losing the pacers one by one. All right, as they get to that 1,600 meters mark, we see Matthew of the US getting into that number one spot if we should exclude the Pacers. All right, Abraham of Kenya in the number two spot, Geordie in three of New Zealand. We see Kiprop coming up of Kenya. Will this be Kenya taking it? Will it be the US? Will it be Morocco? Will it be Ethiopia? All right, we'll know in a little bit. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. This one is getting nicer. All right. Yes, nice. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 1,600 meters. Matthew Gale is saying the US is going to take this one. All right, so just waiting for the one pacer to exit 2,000 meters. We have Matthew, then Abram, then Sufiani. All right, let's see what happens. And I hope I'm getting some likes and some subscriptions, and ensure that you tap the bell and turn on your post notification because you do not want to miss any updates from this channel. If this is your first time here, welcome, welcome to the Voices in Education. All right, we do a lot of events. Diamond League is one of our staples here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't be afraid to hit that like button and, of course, that subscription button. And Errol is saying, please like up the live. Thank you very, very much. All right, welcome, welcome. We're still over 100 strong, over 120 strong. So let's do por favor. All right, muy bien, por favor. All right. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. So at 2,400, look at that. It's Sufiani of Morocco, followed by Abraham of Kenya in the number two spot. Edmond of Kenya will be in three once that pacer gets out. All right, so 2,500, Sufiani. Abram in the number two spot. So 2,600, Sufiani, Abram, then Edmond. All right, so we have Morocco, Kenya, Kenya, and Kenya also there in the number four spot. All right, so they're getting closer and no, Ken, that's the pacer there. They're getting closer and closer. 2,700 meters, Sufiani, Abram, Edmond. So we have Morocco, Kenya, 2 and 3. All right, 2,800. So El Bakali, Edmond, and then Abram. All right, so let's see. 2,900, El Bakali, Serem, Kibiwat. All right, let's see what happens here as they get to that finish line. And we see the times here on screen. 81040. And let me tell you, Duplantis is beaten. All right, right there in Stockholm, Sweden. Not the place where we would want to have that, but that's the reality. All right, congratulations to Sufiani, 81040. Edmond of Kenya in second, 81227. Abraham of Kenya, they're in the number three spot, 81275. And we'll see the remaining times popping up on screen there. All right, so but right now, let me just pop in the chat. All right, so again, welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you here with us. And again, Errol is asking, we need to please like up the live. And Errol is saying yes to fall to lose. Okay. Who was that? The plant is well, he lost out. Hmm. All right. Welcome, 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 guys. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button. All right. As we continue to grow stronger together. We're not yet at 100 likes. I think we need 33 more. So 33 people hit the like button and let's go. All right. Not the planties. So let me know more, Errol. All right. So let's go. Let's go. And hit that subscription button too. All right. Welcome, welcome. So the times are coming in. We'll just wait for the remaining times. So congratulations again to Sufiani and well done to all the athletes in this one. So we're just waiting for the times. Almost there. All right. So yeah, these are the times there. So let's take a look at what's coming up next. All right, so in 9 minutes, it's going to be the 400-meter hurdles for men. All right, and then in this one, we'll have, all right, the royal lead is held by Alison dos Santos of Brazil, 46.72. The meeting record is held by Ray Benjamin of the US, 46.54. All right, in this one, we have Tyree of Great Britain, Bassem of Qatar, Oscar of Sweden, Kemorena of Botswana, all right, Matheus of Brazil, Alison dos Santos of Brazil, Emil of Germany, and Assini of Jamaica. All right, so Dos Santos, I have here as I guess, the favorite to take this one. All right, so we'll see. Really, I guess it's the Santos race to lose in this one. All right, but you can let me know otherwise. I think it's really his race to win, and maybe it could be a Brazil one too. I would perhaps say too, but let's see what happens. All right. All right, so you let me know in the chat. Let me just come in the chat here to see, your thoughts. And okay, with Bakali. Okay, got you there, Errol. Thanks. And Errol is saying the Santos for this one. All right, so yeah, let's see. Let us know in the chat there, and also let me know how many people have hit the like button. And then Gail is saying the Santos, Lima, and then Jamaica. So 1-2, Brazil 1-2. That's my prediction too. All right, the 1-2 for the Brazilians. All right, so keep the comments coming in, and also keep the likes and the subscriptions going as well. All right, it's easy to like, 73 likes, Errol is saying. So come on, guys, we're getting closer and closer. All right, so let's take it in tens. If 10 person could just hit the like button right now, then we'll just get a little bit closer and quicker there. So 10 people just hit the like button right now. I see that we have one, so we're now at what, 74? All right, so let's keep going. All right. Hit the like button and let's keep going. 75. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. And if 10 people can hit that subscription button too, that would be fantastic. We're about 26 subscriptions away from getting to 12,700. So if you get us up to that 100 marker, then we're getting closer and closer to that 13K. All right. So let's get that target. That's our goal. We want to get to that at least 12,700 subscribers and at least 100 likes. We can do it. We have the people here to do it. When I look at the analytics, the data, we see a lot of people watching who are not subscribers. So I know we have enough people here to get the job done. All right, please and thank you. Por favor. All right, s'il vous plaît. All right, let's go. All right, welcome everyone. We're so happy to have you here with us. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and of course the subscription button. And remember to turn on your post notification. All right, that is definitely important as we grow stronger together and we're here giving you different program events. You want to ensure that you're not missing any updates from this channel. All right, so let us just continue to grow stronger together. All right, so let me just let you know too that the next Diamond League stop will be in Oslo, Norway on June 10th. All right, Oslo, Norway. So you know some of them they come just really close. So that will be on Wednesday. All right, and we'll be try our best to get it. It's a little bit more challenging during the week, honestly. But you know it's easier for us like on weekends, but we'll definitely see how that goes. But ensure that you have your post notification on, and we'll be there with you in Norway here and them there in Norway for sure. All right, so you want to ensure that you have your post notification. So June 10, and then it'll go to Doha in June 19. All right, so we'll have a 9-day break. Then it will be June 28 in Paris, France. Bienvenue. And then July 4th, Eugene. All right, USA. So that should be a big one. All right, so we're getting closer and closer and closer. All right, and hopefully we're getting closer and closer to the likes that we need and the subscriptions that we have. All right, I'm seeing 80 likes, so thank you so much for doing that. All right, and right, so 10 people to hit the like button and we get to 90. 10. All right, and let's see what's going on for the subscriptions. All right, we got a few. All right, so we need about 24 more to get to that 700 mark that we're looking to get to. So come on, let's go. 10 people to hit the subscription button. Remember the 400-meter hurdles for men. All right, it's going now. You should see your screen. All right, moving in a little bit. Let me just see here. All right, in about 2 minutes or so, you should see your screen going, or less than 2 minutes. So, again, welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you here with us. All right, so let me see. Right after the orders, we should be doing better with subscriptions and likes. All right, so I'm going to just pay attention a little bit to the screen here. All right, so that we can definitely see what's going on. Again, welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you here with us. Please do not leave without hitting the like button and the subscription button. So again, in lane 1, Tyree, lane 2, Bassem, lane 3, Oscar, lane 4, Kemorena, lane 5, Mateus, lane 6, Alison, lane 7, Emil, lane 8, Assini. Welcome, welcome. Again, I have the Brazilians for number 1, 2, Dos Santos, then Mateus. But hurdles, we'll see what happens. The only difference with the 400 meters, I guess, with the hurdles, I believe you can recover somewhat. If it's not a big error, I think you can recover from it. All right, but welcome. Silver play. All right. Thank you there, Errol. Silver play. All right, 80 likes. Errol is sharing there. Come on, guys. We can do it. Errol, you're a linguist. All right, there we go. As they get over the hurdles there. All right, we see the Santos Assini, Mateus. All right, the Santos Kemonorena. So the Botswanan there. All right, Lima. All right, now we see them 1 and 2. All right, the Santos Lima. All right, hurdle 10 there. All right, let's see the times as they pop up on screen here. 47:11 for the Santos. All right, PB there for Lima, 47:37. So the 1-2 as predicted. Emil, 47:72 in the number 3 spot. All right, and that's a PB for the German as well. 48:43 for Tisang of Botswana season best. Bassem 48:52 season best. Oscar 48:81 season best. All right, the Jamaican there 49:13. And the Tyree 49:75. Congratulations to Alison Dos Santos and well done to all the athletes, the other athletes in the race. Okay, you did French in high school at Calabar. Okay, so you're a Rabalak. Did I get that right? All right. Let me tell you, as expected, Alison Dos Santos went out, Lima followed along, and so it was a solid run. So, congratulations there going out to Alison Dos Santos. All right. And we as we go there, Errol is saying, okay, we, all right, good. Français, oui. El español, sí. All right, you see, we have it locked here and at the in here at Voices in Education. All right, see, we are here learning. And let me tell you, Errol, I'm doing Duolingo. All right, for Francais. Okay, so I'm catching the pronunciation. That's the part that is beating me really bad in the French, but yeah, I'm learning. All right, is it je aprende? I don't know again. See, but I'm learning. Okay. All right, poquito. Yeah, bit by bit. All right, let's see what's coming up. Next. All right, again, welcome one, welcome all. This is a place you want to be. You do not want to miss any updates from this channel. Welcome one, welcome all. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? The 200 meters for men final comes up in about 7 minutes. Siete minutos. All right. All right. In this one, lane one, we have Linus of Sweden. We have Jeremiah of Great Britain in lane two, Miti of South Africa in three. All right, we have Mena of Cuba. Bienvenidos a todos in four. We have Dambile of South Africa in five. Lindsay, so that's Courtney Lindsay of the US in six. Kenny, Kung Fu Kenny of the US also there in lane seven. And we have Timothy of Switzerland in eight. All right, welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you here with us. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button. But let's take a look at the world leading time, and this is held by GOAT of Australia 1967. The meeting record, Michael Johnson, all the way back in 1996, 1977. Will Kenny do it today? So my favorite for this one is really Kenny to take this one, and we might see the South African there running pretty close. All right, so Kenny, and then look, I would say Dambili for the number two spot. So you let me know, guys. You let me know in the chat, and I'll watch the comments. All right, Errol, are you back? All right, let me know. Let me know. See that you've lost your live feed. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're just tuning in, let me just take a look at the likes in the chat there. So this event comes up, all right, in about 5 minutes or so. Come on, guys, we need about 16 likes. Yeah, we do it for the love and we do it for the likes, because that's how we get some recognition, and that's how YouTube will send the videos out, the live stream out, so more people can come and be a part of this Voices in Education family. Welcome. As the one person answered the call there. 15 more likes to go. Let's go. Whop, 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 whop. All right. And let's get it all. All right. Let me just take a quick look at what's going on for the subscriptions. We need 23 more to go. So thanks to the people who are hitting the subscription button. Will we get the subscriptions first or will we get the likes first? Let's see. All right, so we want to get to that 100 mark, that 12,700. All right, and as a goal for this live, and I mean the likes are coming in faster than the subscription. 11 more to get us to the 100. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. We'll definitely get there. And let me see. Come on, subscribers. We cannot lose this one. All right, we're getting closer and closer. We need 21 more subscribers. Come on. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. We're getting closer and closer. All right, 20 more subscriptions. Let's go. And we need 10 more likes. So let's see. Come on, subscribers. Let's go. Let's go. We can't let the likes get away too quickly from us. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And let me know if you're still hearing me loud and clear in the chat there. Haley, welcome. I'm not sure. I'm just seeing Lost Live. All right, welcome, welcome. But I believe you're hearing me in the chat. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. If you want to get super in the chat, that would be fantastic. All right, welcome. Comment in the chat as well. All right, we need 7 more likes to go. Subscribers, let's see what's going on. Subscribers, 18 more to go. We can do it. We can do it. We can definitely do it. Come on, come on. All right, so come on, guys. All right, Errol say I'm still here. Fantastic. Happy to have you here. All right. We're getting closer and closer. Come on. Let's see what happens. Subscribers, come on in. Hit the like button. Hit the subscription button. 6 more likes to go. Ferdinand, welcome. I've been asking for you. Welcome, welcome. Happy to have you. All right. So Ferdinand, of course, representing South Africa and Jamaica. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're so happy to have you here with us. All right, 5 more likes to go, guys. Will the likes come? And we still need some subscriptions. Okay, 18 more. 18 more, 18 more. Oh, sorry about that, Errol. All right, sorry about that. Hopefully it comes back. But so that's the same thing. I'm watching a screen plus here. Yeah. Okay. No worries there, Ferdinand. Sometimes we do have busy days, so that's okay. All right. Life happens, but happy to have you here with us. All right. All right. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Just less than a minute to go. All right. And happy for Zakiti. All right, for sure. All right. So we're getting here. Let's take a look at your screen. All right. It's a 200 meters for men. And that comes up in a little bit less than a minute. All right. So we'll definitely see this one. And let me tell you, Nia, in the long jump there of Jamaica doing her thing, thinking the number 3 spot. All right, so we'll just see. Now it's for the screen. All right, all eyes on the screen. All right, 200 meters for men. I think Kenny is going to take this. Maybe the South African, I would say in the number 2 spot, Dambili, but let's see. It can be anyone's run. All right, so again, welcome one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you here. 99 likes. Mats Morgan, welcome. All right, and Ferdinand there saying go Dambili. All right, in a little bit we'll get back to having some comments on the chat era on the screen. Errol is saying Kenny for this one for sure. All right, so let's see what happens in this. Welcome. We're sitting on 99 likes. All right, and we're still over 100 strong. So you know we have some people who have not yet hit the like button and some people who have not yet hit the subscription button, but we can do this. So let's take a look at the screen. Any second now, it should be going. All right, and let's see if this meeting record can go. That's like what, 30 years? Wow. All right, so let's see. 30 years. 30 years. All right, let's see what happens here. Like, share, subscribe, turn on your post notification. All right, so tap the bell and select all so that you do not miss any updates from this channel. All right, so we're just waiting. So again, Linus in 1, Jeremiah in 2, Métis in 3. All right, Mena in 4, Dambil in 5, Lindsay in 6, Bedderek in 7, and Timothy there in 8. Welcome. If you're just tuning in, we are ready for the 200 meters for men final right there in Stockholm, Sweden. Who will win? All right, now is the time to place your answer in the chat. All right. All right. Eyes will be on Dambile, Kenny. So that's 5 and 7 from my perspective. Let me know yours. All right, as we get ready for this one. Let's see what happens with the meeting record 19.77. And it's a sore race because the athletes are being asked to get up. And so don't worry. So let's see what happens. All right, there we go. All right, so let's see what happens. Dambili, Kenny, as they go for it there. Huh. Welcome, guys. If you're just tuning in, welcome to the Voices in Education. We're here, all right, and we'll definitely see what happens in this one. It's just taking a bit longer than anticipated. All right, so welcome, welcome. In a little bit, I'll get to see the comments. And again, we're keeping you posted for this one. But the athletes, they were recalled. So we'll see what happens. What, like the third time of just getting on their marks. So they went on their marks first and then they were asked to stand up. They went, um, were sent on their way, then they were recalled. So let's see. And as you can see there, Jeremiah getting a false start. It's kind of surprising to see this at a Diamond League, but it is what it is. All right. So the athlete there, Jeremiah Azu of Great Britain, won't be in. Timothy of Switzerland won't be in. I don't know how many. Oh, how do you have so many people? Well, I could see Timothy out there in lane 8, but how do you get double people for starting in? I don't know. Timothy was clear out there in lane 8, but I don't know. But so we're down to Linus, Meaty, Mena, Dambile, Lindsay, and Kenny. All right, so let's see what happens. The third time of asking in this one. So Azu went to check to see what's happening, and I guess Timothy is going to do the same thing. So yeah. So let me just see if I can take a quick look in the chat to see the comments that are coming in. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. This time it looks to be good this time. All right, Kenny, Lindsay, Dambili. Let's see what happens. I'll fill you in on what happened there. But Kenny, Dambili, Lindsay. All right, let's see. All right. And as you can see there with the unofficial winning time, all right, let's wait for the official results. So 1987, all right, from Kenny there. Dambile 20-10 in second. All right. So again, this one would have been not the race that you would want to see. All right. But for sure, you know, Lindsay there, 2024 in the number three spot. Maynard, 2053. All right. And as you can see, the times are coming in. Timothy ran under protest. All right. So, and perhaps Azu too. Yeah, they both run under protest. So they ran. All right. So that's the context there. So, congratulations to Kenny. And after much drama, this 200 meters finally went on its way. All right, so let me just take a look at the chats, the comments in the chat, and just try to highlight as best as I can. All right, go Dambili there, Mats Morgan saying hello, family there. Errol for Kenny. Um, Marshall beating Duplantis was a big surprise. All right, and I guess in Stockholm too. Rachel, welcome, welcome. So happy to have you there in the chat. Go USA. All right, Kenny for the win for sure. All right, Courtney was there in the what number three spot. All right, so a good run. Yes, false start there for Azu. Yes, Azu. Unfortunately, well done to Kenny. Go USA. So congratulations, of course, to Kenny. I was wanting to see that meeting record go, but it is what it is. And with so much drama in one race, then you could understand why people might have been a little bit tentative in making sure that they're good to go, you know. So again, welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you here with us. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and of course the subscription button. In a little bit, I'll come in the chat. So what will happen? All right, next, just in a minute. All right, because of that long delay with the 200 meters. We're going to have the 800 meters. So I'll look in the chat, all right, in a little bit for women. All right, so in this one, all right, we should see Rosin of the USA, Carlsen, all right, of Norway, all right, Raven of the USA, Sage of the US, Gabriela is it Slovakia, Prudence of South Africa, Nigis of Ethiopia, Anais of France, Audrey of Switzerland, Keely of Great Britain, Rachel Pacer there, and Anna of Poland. All right, so Keely Hodgkinson, I believe, should be the favorite of this one. All right, so she has the world lead. Meeting record held by Rosemary Almanza of Cuba, 156.28. Maybe Keely can get the meeting record here as well. So I have Keely to take this one. You can also let me know in the chat, who could be an upset here. We have Prudence there as well. All right, and we'll definitely see what happens in this one for sure. We have a 157. Is that Gabrielle? No, that was Prudence. So Prudence. And we have Aeneas, but again, it's Keely that I'm looking forward to taking this one. Let me just quickly look at the chat here. Not seeing any new comments just yet. All right, but we're over 100 strong, and I'm going to take a quick peek at the likes and the subscription. Okay, I'm seeing 103 likes, so thank you so much. All right, keep hitting the like button and let's just continue to grow stronger together. There you go. All right, 800 meters has started. We need 14 more subscriptions to go. All right, so thank you so much. So let's go, let's go. All right, so 200 meters in this one. We have Audrey, then Keely, then Nijis. All right, and we'll keep watching as this one goes. Welcome if you're just tuning in. Welcome to the Voices in Education. Can I get 10 people to hit the subscription button right now? 10. All right, we are over 100 and I don't know, 100. We're over 150. So we can just hit the like button. All right, Audrey still in that number one spot. Keely, all right, in the number two spot. Nijis there in the number three spot. Prudence in the number four spot. Aeneas in five. So let's watch to see what happens as the pacer gets ready to leave this one. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so Keely, pacemaker is out. Keely steps up in that number one spot there. All right, and we have Audrey right there. Prudence, all right, getting up there. All right, 700 meters. We have Keely, Audrey, Prudence. Let's see what happens as they continue and get closer to that 800-meter mark. All right, will it be Keely? All right, that's the big question. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. So let's see the times as they pop up here. 153.98 is the unofficial time. Look at Audrey of Switzerland. Favorites, they don't always win. 153.98. Diamond League record, Roar leading time, meeting record, national record. Congratulations to Audrey. That was a fantastic run. Keely 154.33 is a national record, by the way. All right, so that's a big run. Rosin 157.56 PB. But let me tell you, Keely and Audrey, they were there side by side. They were ahead of the field. And let me tell you, Vero went and it was a shocker. And I'm sure Keely is shocked. But it is what it is. And that is why we have to stick here and stay with us and watch these events as they unfold because it's like excitement. And as I get the comment, I go, Audrey Keely, Nigis, all right, Prudence, okay. We were too upset, and you were right there. Ferdinand, definitely, you did say that. Congratulations to Audrey there. Crazy start to the 200. Indeed, Mats Morgan. Great run from Audrey. It was a fantastic run. Let me tell you, Keely should be mad. She's gonna be mad. But it just means that, listen, you can't become too comfortable. And now you know that, okay, I need to do some more of whatever it is that you need to get to go across that finish line. But what an excitement, what an upset in this 800 meters for women. Like I was saying, Keely, but let me tell you, Audrey had news for us, all right? Audrey had news for us, all right? She ain't running second. All right, I can't sing, but I like to sing. Audrey had news for us. What a run. Congratulations to Audrey, of course. 12 more subscribers to get us to that 700 mark. Thank you guys for doing that so far. Come on. Come on. 12 more and we'll get there. Welcome one, welcome all. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and of course the subscription button as we continue to grow stronger together. What can I say? This was a fantastic run. Let's wait for just one more time to come up here. There we go. All right. And let's just jump over here to see where we are. All right. So the 1500 meters for men final comes up in just about 3 minutes. All right. So let's get this one on screen. In this one, we see the world leading time here by Cameron, all right, of Australia, 3:29.85. All right, Icham of Morocco has the meeting record, 3:29.30. I'm not sure if that's going to go today. All right, but Flavian of France there. We see Ruben of Belgium, Jake of Great Britain, Gilje of Norway, Hobbs of the US, Robert of Germany, Timothy of Kenya, Abs of France, Vincent of the US, Samuel of Sweden, Yared of the US, so that's Nogus. All right, Cameron of Australia, Jimmy of France, Andreas of Sweden, all right, and we have two pacers there, Zan and Ben. All right, and of course, Sweden will want to get something out of this one for sure. We'll definitely see what happens in this one, welcome all. We're so happy to have you here with us. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and of course, the subscription button as we continue to grow stronger together. Come on, guys, 12 more subscriptions to go. Let's go to a little music while we get ready for the 1500 meters final event on the track. All right, so we're getting ready and waiting for this 1500 meters for men. All right, it's the final event of the track. Welcome one, welcome all. All right, so this one should get going in a bit. All right, we have some introduction, but let me just take a look. Still need 12. All right, so we should see the screen going in a bit. We still need 12 subscribers. Come on, we have people here. Let's hit that subscription button and let's go, go, go. All right, so thanks for the likes. Really appreciate it. Can I get 12 people to hit the subscription button? Ensure that you turn on your post notification. All right, is Nagoose going to double? All right, there we go. 200 meters in this one, and let's see what happens. They're even outrunning the pacer right now, but let's see what happens in this one. All right, Sweden wants this one for sure. All right, Jimmy. All right, Ben there of Great Britain, Zan. So we have the pacers there now. All right, but let's see what happens. Cameron. All right, Yared is right there too. Abs. All right, so let's see what happens as they get closer and closer to that 1500 mark. And we want to get closer and closer to that 12,700 subscription mark. So come on, guys. Thank you so much to the people who have just hit the subscription button. We need about 10 subscriptions to go to get to that 700. Come on, let's go. Let's go. We can do it. All right, as they get Ruben of Belgium there in the number one spot. All right, looks to be Cameron of Australia in two. All right, as they get closer and closer. Yared there in four. Nagoose. All right, Abs. All right, so welcome. If you're just tuning in, come on, hit that subscription button and let's go, go, go. Like and subscribe as let's see what happens as they get closer and closer. So Nugus here back in the number three spot. But we'll have some work to do for sure. All right, so let's see what happens here. All right, there we go. 1400. Cameron, Nagoose, Timothy of Kenya. Welcome one, welcome all. Thanks to the people who have hit the subscription button. We need 8 more. Let's go. All right. Let's see here as we get the unofficial winning time 3:30:11. All right, so Nagoose there with a season best time. So well, congratulations to Nagoose. Cameron 3:30:32 of Australia. Timothy of Kenya 3:30:67 season best time. And we'll see the remaining times popping up there on screen. Come on, guys, 8 more to go. 8 more subscriptions to go. We can definitely do that. All right, so hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and let's get the 8 subscriptions, guys. Let's meet that goal. We can do it. Come on, let's do it. As we see the remaining times just popping up there on screen. And let me tell you, it was a good run, good work from Nagoose. over Cameron. I tell you, fantastic run for the goose. Congratulations again to him. All right, so another win there for Nagoose. All right, well done to all the other athletes in the race. Welcome if you're just tuning in. All right, we're going to check on some of the field events. All right, again, so as you would have known, Valerie here got the win. All right, for the discus for women. All right, and as I was saying, Duplantis beaten by Marshall there. So congratulations to Marshall. All right, with a 590 best there. And let's go down to the shot put. All right, Jessica of the Netherlands taking this one, meeting record. All right, 2089. So congratulations to Jessica. All right, we have Chase of the US in second, Sarah. All right, in the number 3 spot. Daniel Thomas Dodd of Jamaica there in the number 6 spot. So that was the shot put for women. All right, the long jump for women. Hilary of France, congratulations to Hilary taking the number 1 spot there. All right, Larissa of Italy in second and Nia of Jamaica in third. All right, so well done to all the athletes in this event. So that was the long jump. All right, for women. Let's move down to the discus throw for men. All right, and in this one, we have Daniel of Sweden taking this one. All right, 69.60 season best. Matthew there of Australia in the number 2 spot. Christian of Slovenia. All right, in the number 3 spot, we see Roger Stoner there in the number 4 spot. So, congratulations to Daniel and well done to all the other athletes in this one. What can I say? It has been a fantastic um meet there in Stockholm, Sweden. And I really, really appreciate you being here with us. And I appreciate all the support. Guys, we need 7 people to hit that subscription button. We're still at 100 strong. So we're going to go to some music. Do not leave without hitting the like button and the subscription button. 7 subscribers to get us to our goal, and I know we can do it. Remember, the next stop is going to be on June 10th. All right, and we'll be here for that. So you want to ensure that you turn on your post notification. So you have to subscribe first. All right, then you hit the the post notification button, so tap the bell and select all so that you do not miss any updates from this channel. All right, the next stop, June 10 in Oslo, Norway. All right, you don't want to miss these updates. All right, so but in order not to miss them, you got to stick and stay with us. Thanks for making it Voices in Education. Again, I really appreciate your support. 4 more subscriptions and we'll get there. Can I get the 4 people to just hit the subscription button? All right. Thanks for sticking and staying with us. Let's go to some music.